Alright guys, welcome back. So we're here, we're about to make a video checking the injectors, and then we're eventually going to change the injectors. We're trying to see which injectors are failing exactly, so we can order new ones. We're really only making this video because there's no other video out there on the injectors for the 2016 3.8 Genesis Coupe. So yeah. The first thing you guys want to do is take the air filter off. So this has an aftermarket filter on there, so take the clamps off, this hose, and you're going to want to take off the throttle body sensor. So come show this. Throttle body sensor off right here in the back. So take this off, and then this is connected to a hose. This hose right here as well. So we got to take the manifold off just to get to the injector. So we'll be right back. Remember where they go, because sometimes it's different sizes. Pew, 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 pew. Now we got the manifold off. We're gonna take this whole intake outlet off while the air goes in. So we gotta take that off to get to the fuel rail. With the fuel rail goes to the injectors.
Damn, look at all that fuel in there. That's where the fuel's supposed to go.
I think that's cool.
No?
Wait, I should know.
That's where it's supposed to go? Or no?
I want to see where it's straight from. So
where am I? This one?
This one? 1,
2. Oh, I see.
4,
Okay.
5,
6.
This is cool.
Yeah.
It looks like a pool down there, bro.
Damn.
See it?
Bro, that shit is fucking
Crazy. Is it only just one, right? Yeah.
That's what it looked like. Try it again.
It looked like this one.
Hold up. Just record it.
Damn, that shit is crazy. That's
Yeah.
Hey yo, welcome back to another episode of AutoGeeks in action. We out here with the old Jenny coupe. Oh, she's looking good right there. Look at it. Ooh. Alright, so
You can't show them.
show them what?
I got the before and after.
Yeah, oh yeah, shit. Oh, dude. Just cut that off. Cut that. Oh, blur it out. Yeah, blur it out. All right, so right now we're about to replace some injectors. So I had some messed up injectors in here, so I'm about to replace 3 of them. Hopefully that helps out the problem right now, which the problem is leaking fuel. So let's see.
You guys forgot. I got the manifold off.
Does this bend?
If I can see there, it's coolant. Well, it's coolant because we try to
Coolant mixed in with fuel.
mix it with fuel, but it's mostly just fuel in there. But from the last video, I should have injector number 5. This one right here will just spin out fuel. So what we're gonna do is unbolt this fuel rail 1, 2, and 3, and that should come right off.
Yep.
When you guys are removing fuel lines, sometimes there's still pressure in the line. So when you loosen it, fuel can just spit right out. So just be careful. What I usually do is take a rag, napkin, whatever. While you're loosening it, put the rag on. This one might not have pressure in it because it's leaking fuel in it anyways, but still do it anyways. Once you get that loose, that out the way. There's a bunch of grease over it. Gonna do now. I hold this. I'm gonna do this. So when I keep it going. Since the injector in the middle was the one leaking, we're gonna swap it with the new one. Make sure we're gonna put it back on. Make sure it doesn't leak. We're gonna crank it without the manifold on. Just make sure you connect the mass airflow sensor on, because if
It's leaking.
if it's not. If the mass airflow sensor is not connected, the car won't crank at all. So just to make sure everything's not leaking and everything, we're just going to replace the injectors in cylinder 4 and just make sure everything works and everything's sealed properly. And then once that works, once you put if it's not leaking, I'll swap all the injectors since we're in here already. So it was a problem. So when they put it in, you guys can see the seal is broken.
Is it?
So yeah, so as you can tell here, that's grease on there and there's grease on there. They didn't grease up this one like idiots, and the seal right there just ripped apart. So to be honest, this injector is probably fine. We could just probably replace it with the new seal, but we're gonna replace the injector anyways.
So that seal's there?
Oh yeah.
Right there. Okay, they didn't put grease on it, so it ripped apart.
So my thing is with the no injector, as you can see right there, these seals,
It's not beautiful, but it's better.
So if you can see these seals, this is the new one, is the old one. So as you can see, this one's squeezed down already. Usually when you have a special tool, you could put on this so it goes over and it'll squeeze down the seal for you. Because if you put it in just like this, it could technically rip apart in the block when you're pushing it down to the block, so that can cause a problem as well. But for now, we don't have that tool, so we're just gonna try to squeeze it down slowly. You can see there's tabs here. See, I'll line it up with there. Make sure the connector is not on the right side, it's on the left side, obviously. Again, make sure you grease up when you're putting it on. Try to squeeze it down before putting the bolts in. What we did is, you know, push the full all 3 injectors down with the rail as much as we can. Use the bolts to pretty much push all the injectors down. So I usually just do bolts on fully this one, and the middle one. So that's what I did. So again, what I'm gonna do to make sure it's not leaking, we're gonna connect the mass airflow sensor. We're gonna put the car in accessory mode to make sure the fuel pump goes on. Hear the fuel run through, and then try to crank it, and just don't crank it for too long because coolant comes through there. You don't want that going to the cylinder, into the cylinders. All right, crank it. Not too long. Not for too long. Alright. So in the last video, fuel injector was spitting out from here, so now it's good. It's good. Try it one more time. Nah. Try it one more time. Alright. So, like I said, guys, just simple fix. Just doing that right there. Again, we're gonna put everything back together, drive it for a few miles, make sure everything's good. And we'll be right back. So, for the right gasket, this gasket does not go on there. This one, the left one does, but the right one goes on the manifold itself. So as you can see here, line it up with the holes, pin, screw, pin. So, and then you got to put it down, line it up, make sure it goes on correctly.
Đấy, bây giờ nó sẽ